Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So we are at Emerald Coast Dragway, and it's actually a beautiful sunny day out. I gotta check what the DA is real quick, but we're gonna go ahead and pretty much get the Mustang ready. So most of it's ready as of right now. Actually, I've been off here for a little bit. Tires just hit to 15 PSI. Previous run out here, we did a 7.329 or something like that at 98 mile an hour. So we got ice this time around, so we should be able to get IATs down. It's a little bit warm out today, but nothing too crazy, and we'll kind of see. I'm kind of curious to see if we can do. I'm aiming for a 7.1. 7.1s is kind of like the ultimate goal on this setup, and then we'll probably smaller pulley or something in the future. But I kind of want to see how it does. Also, we bumped up the RPM limiter up to not RPM limiter, launch control to 3,500 RPM instead of 27. So I'm kind of nervous to see how that sounds and slash runs right off the bat. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. So pretty much everything going on with the car. And as you can see, not super packed today. Should be good. If you're not familiar, this is my 2007 GT500, making right around 700 to the wheels, and got a VMP Gen 2, supporting mods, full exhaust, and it's really about it. So should be good to go. Running a Mickey Thompson ET drag, and then added a little bit of weight back in with the rear seat delete kit, just because I added some sound deadening back there versus where we were at last time. I don't think it's going to affect too much, but yeah, there it is, guys. So without further ado, let's wait for this thing to open up in about 20 minutes here, and we'll start getting some hits in, see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. It's been a minute since I've been out here, so it should be a fun time. We're getting some ice thrown in it real quick. Should be starting up real soon here. I'm going to head up my shift light to 6,000 RPM, which is about the highest she'll go. And hopefully it'll help out a little bit. I'm going to really try and pay attention to that thing this time around, and make sure that I'm paying attention when I need to shift in first gear specifically. And hopefully as I get used to it, we'll have a pretty good run, so we'll see what happens. Should turn on the water pump. Yep. I mean, I'm doing something. Traction control down just a wee bit there, buds. Spun the shit out of first gear, so yeah, too much out the hole. All right, well, that'll get the jitters out just a little bit. An outstanding freaking, what did we do? 8.7 seconds at 96 miles an hour. And that's what happens when you spin off the line. So, gotta lower launch RPM down. I'm gonna bring it down to like 3,000, and we'll be a little more careful when I adjust that. So, this is what it is, guys. Felt like a good run. In terms of like, the car felt good, and IATs were like, I think they were around low 100s. Which is sick. So ice tank's working, everything's good. I'm gonna re-ice it and go out for another run. All right, so what we're doing right now, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this watt box down real quick because it is just a little bit too spicy. Let's see what we got. Trying to get good old girl here to freaking communicate. There we go. All right, so let's show you what's going on real quick. So we've got RPMs at 3,500, so we're gonna drop that down to 3,000. I had it at 27 before, and I think that's just too much. Auto is enabled for shifting, clutch, everything else looks solid. It was working. So we're gonna write that over to it real quick. And boom, we are done. So let's go back up and try that again. We'll re-ice down and do it one more time. All right, so we got to figure out something with this suspension, because as you guys just saw, that's twice now. She is not hooking off the line. I don't know if I'm not holding, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm letting off the clutch a little slower, so it should be slipping a little bit better. I don't know, guys. I gotta check it out and see if I can't figure out how to adjust these shocks. They are adjustable. I've just never done it before, so we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna go take a chill pill. IAT is 106, so ice tank is working on mint. The DA is 2,000, by the way, 2,000 feet. It's about 800 lower than it was last time I was out here, but I gotta figure out what's up with this. Alrighty, guys, welcome to my trunk. So what we got going on back here? That is the shock. Tokico. I don't know how to say this thing. It's a D-Spec shock. But if you pop this guy off, there is an Allen key in there, which is all of what I just learned in the past half an hour. And the way you adjust it is counterclockwise is hard and clockwise is soft. Switch that. Clockwise is soft, hard, that way is soft. Basically what happened was, the way you adjust them is you put them all the way in and then you start counting out. So 7.5 is full soft from the hard setting, and this one had 5 rotations. The one on that side was 3 rotations, so that one's a lot harder, meaning it let it move around a lot more as opposed to softening up the suspension by basically helping it. So I set both of them to the 7 turns. Alrighty, boys, try this again. Yeah. Ice are down again. IAT2s are at 90. We got our suspension hopefully adjusted in the right direction. Just gotta see what happens.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you want in on this gambler's race, I have 4.
Well, she didn't spin. That felt a lot better. She's making some steam, and IATs are at 95 degrees. Woo! Heck yeah. All right, now we're done messing around with suspension. Felt real good. We'll go ahead and get it back. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go and check out the left lane, which kind of sucked because I need left lane to be able to get a good camera view. But it is what it is, so let's try this again. All right, guys, so that a slower 60 foot than usual. I got a 1.7, usually I get a 1.6, but that is my fastest pass to date. I haven't seen the footage yet to see what the car looked like, but it didn't spin. It felt like it dropped pretty good. I also don't even know what I shifted yet. I was kind of not really paying attention super great. I'll need to look at that again. But 7.23, which is sick. That's awesome. Making progress, and I know there's room to improve in that, so it's feeling good. I'm pretty happy with that, guys. I'm definitely doing another pass. We got one more enough ice for one more pass, and then after that I'll probably have to call it because I still have any more ice. Also, I think I've got some pretty good data on the car, and I'm very happy with that, guys. So we're gonna go. I'm not gonna adjust anything. I'm gonna leave my two-step at 3,000 RPM. It seems to feel pretty good there, and we're just gonna see if we can get a little better 60-foot time. I'll make sure I don't lift or anything, stay in it all the way, and we should be good. That was awesome. The IATs also being down are definitely helping because the DA is not that much different from last time, and I'm sitting at a I gained about 3 miles an hour. So last time we did a 7.329 at 98. This was a 7.22 or 7.233 at 101, almost 102. So we picked up some mile an hour, which is awesome. Pretty happy with that, guys. So let's go ahead and ice her down and get ready to do. All right, so I rewatched the footage. This is probably gonna be the last run of the night, just because I'm out of ice now and there really isn't any point in trying to run with higher IATs. Don't see a reason to it, but pretty much half the bag is one run, is what I'm discovering. In terms of shift points, that's the one I really want to focus on. So I'm leaving it launch RPM at 3,000. I could probably raise it and be okay, but I'm gonna leave it at 3,000 just because the last run it worked last time. And we're gonna raise it up, not raise it up, but I'm gonna make sure I try and shift a little bit higher than 5,500 RPM in first, and then ride out second. And well, by the time I'm at the end of the track, I'm already done with third. So try and get that first gear down a little bit better, and it's feeling pretty saucy. So it's good. I did notice one of the big downsides to driving in the daytime is this gauge is like gray on white with a red dial, and it's not super easy trying to spot the meter and everything. So I think it's part of the reason why I'm having issues. I don't know. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and line up for another race and see how it goes. Should be good. I should have stuck to the other lane, I guess. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is that throttle control issue I was talking about, where at Watt, if you don't get it into the next gear, it'll kind of stick. So that's basically what happened right there. Yeah, definitely some struggles on the track, I guess, but it is what it is. I guess a 7233 is our best. Do it once over on the car, make sure it's okay. But man, that was kind of frustrating. Did not want to go into second gear. I wasn't able to do the Watt shift because I let off because it was spinning, and yeah, that's basically what happened. So that kind of sucks. Not a great last run. That was better. That was better. Oh man, that was she's really holding on for dear freaking life to get traction in first gear, and I can feel it. I think we still need to figure out some adjustments in the suspension. I adjusted the back end, which felt pretty good, but I think we got to adjust some stuff in the front end just to kind of, it scoots up, and then I can feel it like just barely trying to hold on for dear life and traction. So yeah, this was the pass we just did, a 7229, which is my best so far. Dropped a little bit of mile per hour off, 163. Whoop. Hang on, I'm losing papers. No, we did do a better 60 foot. So 163 60 foot, which is better than it was before, and then a 7229. So we dropped a little more time off, and we're getting a little faster. So I literally went and hop lapped the car because that, oh man, that previous one was booty. I don't know what it is. Every single pass tonight in the left lane, I just spun every single one. Even with the suspension issues that we were ironing out, the right lane hooked both times. Those are my best two passes. So it is what it is, guys. For shits and giggles, let me pull out my slowest pass of the night, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, the one right prior where I freaking spun all over the place was a 8.8 second eighth mile booty. So I'm feeling pretty good, guys. The car is doing really good. It hot lapped it just like I was pissed off. I was like, we're going again. That was a booty run, and here we are. So let's go ahead and put this thing back in the trailer. I'm out of ice, so there's no reason to do any more runs. IITs are getting about 120, so starting to pull that timing again, and I can feel it's a little down on power on the top end. Bottom end felt good. I still got to work on revving out first gear a bit more, but I think that's going to come with my confidence in the suspension in that first gear, in that initial launch. So we got the back pretty much as adjusted as it's going to get. I think I can go just a hair softer, which I'm going to probably do next time out. And I think we need to work on the front just a little bit and see if we can't adjust that a hair. I think it also needs to be a little softer or harder. I don't know. I'm still learning about this stuff. So we'll see what happens. I'll load this up real quick, but thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everything, and y'all are doing great. Thanks for watching my videos. And I enjoy racing this car a lot. So I'm always open to learn stuff. I know I'm not perfect. I have a ton to learn, a lot to work out with myself. And one of the reasons I don't really want to up the power level is because I'm still trying to figure out this power level. I was planning on pulling down if everything tonight went smoothly. It didn't. I have a lot to adjust still. So before I get, like, I want to get the car dialed in at this power level, and I want to be able to run the best time that I can run, and then we'll go for more power, which I think is the right way to do it. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all of you once again. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.